Welcome back, thrill seekers, to the ultimate roller coaster showdown on the Gold Coast. Today we're going to dive deep into 13 of the most exciting coasters Australia has to offer, breaking them down from the least thrilling to the most intense. Whether you're a family rider or a die-hard adrenaline junkie, this list has something for everyone. So sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which roller coaster to hit first on your next theme park trip. Let's get started. Starting off at the very bottom of the thrill spectrum is SpongeBob's Boating School Blast at SeaWorld. Now, this is a junior coaster designed for the little ones, so don't expect any heart-stopping moments here. It's a gentle ride at just 27 kilometers per hour, with some mild turns and zigzags that are fun for kids but won't get your adrenaline pumping if you're looking for thrills. This ride is perfect for younger guests who are taking their first steps into the world of coasters, but for anyone over the age of 10, this is more of a warm-up than an actual roller coaster experience. Next up, we have a Big Red Boat coaster at Dreamworld. Like SpongeBob, this is another family-oriented ride, with a top speed of 29 kilometers per hour and a height of just 4 meters. It's aimed at younger children and families looking for a relaxed, enjoyable ride. Theming is everything here, and with its Wiggles theme, the Big Red Boat coaster scores high on the charm but low on intensity. If you've got little ones in tow, they'll love it. But again, if you're in it for the thrills, this one is just a gentle cruise through wiggle territory. Taking the third spot is Kenny's Forest Flyer at Dreamworld. This suspended family coaster offers a little more excitement with its 14.9 meter height and a 41.8 kilometers per hour top speed. It's still very much a family coaster, but the suspended design adds a bit more fun. You'll swoop through trees, feeling like you're flying through a forest, which is a great touch for families looking to enjoy something more exciting than a standard junior coaster. That said, it's still a long way from being a proper thrill ride, but it's a nice progression for kids who are getting more comfortable with roller coasters. Moving up in the ranks, we come to Warner Brothers Movie World's Roadrunner roller coaster. This Vekoma Junior coaster gives you a bit more speed, hitting 45.9 kilometers per hour and featuring a 13-meter drop. It's got those classic family-friendly twists and turns that make it enjoyable for younger audiences, but still nothing that leaves seasoned coaster enthusiasts breathless. It's a great introductory coaster for kids who are starting to crave something a little faster and more thrilling, but still aren't ready for the bigger rides. Now we're starting to pick up speed with Dreamworld's Motor Coaster. This ride has a unique motorbike theme where riders sit on full-scale replicas of 500cc racing bikes. You're propelled from 0 to 72 kilometers per hour in just 2 seconds, which makes the launch a standout feature. It's exciting, but because of the height is only 7 meters, it lacks some major drops and airtime moments that make the bigger coasters thrilling. Still, for a family coaster, it's a fun and fast experience, especially for fans of motorbikes. It's more intense than anything we've covered so far, but it's still on the lighter side of what Dreamworld has to offer. Jet Rescue at SeaWorld kicks things up a notch. This ride has 2 hydraulic launches that shoot you to 70 kilometers per hour as you twist and turn for a rescue mission theme. The unique seating on jet ski style cars gives it a different feel from other coasters, making it an exciting ride for sure. However, with a height of just 6 meters, you're staying close to the ground throughout most of the experience. It's the rapid directional challenge changes and tight turns that provide the thrills here. But without any major drops or inversions, it remains in the middle of the pack where it comes to intensity. At number 7, we've got SeaWorld's Storm Coaster. This water coaster blends roller coaster elements with a splashdown final, heating speeds of 70 kilometers per hour. It's a fun mix of coaster and water ride, with some surprising drops and turns inside a themed building that simulates a storm hitting a shipping port. While the theming is excellent and the splashdown adds a refreshing twist, this ride is relatively short and its thrills are more about atmosphere than pure coaster intensity. It's a great ride for cooling down, but you'll probably be left wanting more if you're an adrenaline junkie. Dreamworld's Gold Coaster is where we start seeing bigger thrills, originally known as the Cyclone. This aerodynamics coaster was once the tallest in the Southern Hemisphere. It features 2 inversions, a sidewinder and a vertical loop, along with a top speed of 85 kilometers per hour. The ride delivers some classic steel coaster thrills with sharp turns and big drops. It's not the smoothest ride, given its older design, but it packs enough punch to keep you on your toes. If you love inversions and that old school roller coaster feel, the Gold Coaster is definitely worth riding. Now we're taking real thrills with the Green Lantern Coaster at Warner Brothers Movie World. This coaster has one of the steepest drops in the Southern Hemisphere, an insane 120.5-degree drop that will make your stomach flip. With its tight, twisting layout and 2 inversions, Green Lantern Coaster delivers some serious G-forces. The outward banked turn and beyond vertical drop are the standout moments that really make this coaster thrilling. It's short, but every second is packed with intensity. If you're a fan of compact, fast-paced coasters, Green Lantern will definitely get your heart racing. SeaWorld's Leviathan is next, and this wooden roller coaster brings a whole new kind of thrill to the Gold Coast. Leviathan stands at 32 meters tall and reaches speeds of 80 kilometers per hour, making it the first new wooden coaster in Australia in over 35 years. The ride is packed with twists, turns, and airtime moments that are enhanced by the rumbling wooden track. But what really sets Leviathan apart is the option to ride it backwards, an experience that takes the thrills to another level. This is a must-ride for anyone who loves classic wooden coasters with a modern twist. Dreamworld's Steel Taipan is one of the newest and most thrilling additions to the park. This triple launch coaster is designed by Mack Rides and features some seriously intense elements, including a 39-meter tall backward spike and 4 inversions. The ride launches you forwards, then backwards, and then forwards again, building up speed until you hit 104.9 kilometers per hour. The layout is packed with twists, turns, and airtime, making Steel Taipan one of the most dynamic and intense rides on the Gold Coast. Plus, for an extra fee, you can even ride in the spinning rear car, adding a whole new level of disorientation and thrill. Coming in at number 2 is Superman Escape at Warner Brothers Movie World. This intimate accelerator coaster launches you from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 2 seconds. And trust me, you'll feel every bit of that speed. The launch is the highlight of the ride, but it follows by a towering 40-meter top hat and some intense twists and turns. The ride's theme, where you escape from a collapsing subway station with Superman pushing you to safety, adds to the adrenaline rush. The G-forces and airtime moments that are strong, making it one of the most thrilling rides in Australia. And finally, at the very top of our list, we have the DC Rivals Hypercoaster at Warner Brothers Movie World. This is the ultimate thrill ride on the Gold Coast, standing 61.6 meters tall and reaching speeds of 115.1 kilometers per hour. The layout is a masterclass in roller coaster design, with massive camelbacks for airtime, sharp twists, and a 480-degree helix that pulls up to 4.3 Gs. But what really sets DC Rivals apart is the option to ride it backward. If you're brave enough to sit in the back seat, you'll experience the whole ride in reverse, which is a completely disorientating and exhilarating experience. With its speed, height, and sheer intensity, DC Rivals Hypercoaster is the pinnacle of thrills on the Gold Coast. But it's not just about the speed. This ride is all about sustained, high adrenaline action from the first drop to the final brake run. Whether you're riding in the regular seats or taking on the backwards facing challenge, DC Rivals delivers one of the most complete coaster experiences in the Southern Hemisphere. The airtime hills are massive, and the non-inverting loop adds a unique twist. Every element of this coaster is designed to keep you on your edge of your seat, and it does not disappoint. For any serious roller coaster fun, this is an absolute must-ride and easily takes the spot in our ranking. And there you have it, folks. 13 roller coasters ranked from least thrilling to most thrilling. Each one offers something different, from gentle rides perfect for kids to extreme thrill machines that push your limits. Before we go, let's recap the top 3 most thrilling coasters on the Gold Coast. In third place, we have Steel Taipan. With its triple launch, 4 inversions, and the thrilling backward spike, Steel Taipan brings an incredible mix of elements for a truly unique ride. In second place, we have Superman Escape. That explosive launch is pure adrenaline, and the high-speed turns keeps your heart racing from start to finish. And in the first place, you already know which one that is. It is DC Rivals Hypercoaster, the ultimate combination of speed, height, airtime, and G-forces, plus the option to ride it backwards. It's an unrivaled experience. So what's your favourite coaster on the Gold Coast? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more roller coaster reviews and theme park content. Until next time, keep chasing that adrenaline.